What's going on, guys? Joey Sin here, and today we're going to cover the Anaheim Fit Expo in Anaheim, California, obviously. So this Fit Expo is at the Anaheim Convention Center, which is right near Disneyland. If you've ever been there, it's a really neat little area. You just feel like super vacation mode when you get there. You feel super relaxed. It's really nice. The weather is the best in the world out here in Southern California, so we might as well make the most of it and go to a fitness convention, right? So I'm going to cover that for you today. I'm going to kind of like vlog it for you. I cover some booths. I cover my NASM team, my National Academy of Sports Medicine team, and I interview Ken and Wendy, who are my master instructors with the NASM Master Trainer Instructor and program. And so they are my direct mentors who taught me so many things about fitness and made me into basically an evolved Pokemon of what I was before. So if I was Charizard before, now I'm I'm sorry, if I was Charmander, now I'm Charizard, right? If that makes any sense to all your nerds out there just like me. So that's what I'm going to cover. I'm also going to cover just some of the events, like kind of give you guys the vibes of what it's like in Anaheim out there, and also see, you know, like just the different people, the celebrities, the bodybuilders, and different people, and maybe a couple of surprises, right? A couple of things you weren't expecting. And if you've never been to one of these expos, I highly recommend that you go. And I don't know if they have this exact promoter going to like your state or your city, which is why I'm bringing this video to you so you can see what's going on here in the Southern California fitness scene, which has been the unofficial mecca of fitness from the United States for as long as I can remember. I know the Arnold Sports Festival is really big in Ohio, and so that might be another mecca that they have as far as, you know, big events of fitness and gatherings. But this was really cool. I mean, you'll see the vlog and what it is, but I thought it was really cool to see my tribe of people in fitness. Like everyone, I was almost more impressed by the crowd than the speakers and the people on stage. I mean, no offense to them, they all did a tremendous job, and I came away very inspired, and you're going to see a lot of that, how inspired I was, and well, actually just how inspiring some of the speakers were and how good a job they did in both speaking and motivating and educating everybody there. But I mean, just the crowd that was there, just everybody's in shape. I mean, it's awesome. I mean, they look as good, if not better, than a lot of people that are in the booths and on stage. So it just tells you how serious a lot of us take fitness, how many professionals are in and around the crowd, just like myself, and just how cool that experience was. So I am shooting this on the iPhone. I did shoot the expo on the iPhone as well. So you may notice a kind of, you know, it's a work in progress, okay? I'm just trying to be more efficient with how I do my channel. And for me to have my phone and just a vlog style was really easy for this event. The audio is going to suffer in a few of these clips, so I apologize in advance. I forgot an SD card for my digital recorder that I had. But moving forward, I do want to try to do more videos on my iPhone. Let me know how you guys like it. If you guys are engaged with that kind of thing and you're a little tech savvy, let me know how that works for you in the comments below. And of course, let me know how you like the expo in the comments below and what your experience was like if you went, things you'd like to see at the expo and whatnot. So, you know, I'm doing the iPhone. And then also another update, I haven't done a video in a long time. So personal update, I've just been really busy with my personal training business. It's gotten bigger and bigger and bigger and bigger every month, which is good. And I get to help more people in real life and change their life. And basically, when I go to the expo, I'm just another person who's adding and contributing to this fitness passion that we all have, and why you're watching this video and why you're going to these expos and why you're training, right? So that's why I've been gone. So let's check out the beginning of the vlog. I'm going to kind of take you through like an intro and then just vlog style you through it, show you around. I'm going to show you, like I said, some of the booths. You're going to meet my two favorite people, my Superman, or my celebrities rather, that I'm going to go meet, Ken and Wendy, probably toward the end of the video. And so you're going to meet them and just kind of get an intro of what they're about, and kind of get, my idea is just bring you what the expo is about and kind of let you experience it through the lens of someone just like me, a fitness professional, going and checking it out, representing NASM as a master trainer, and really just representing fitness and enjoying the passion and the shared passion that we all have going to this expo. Let's check it out. Okay guys, so today we're at the Anaheim Fit Expo, and I'm gonna go and meet my NASM Master Trainer team, or the NASM team rather. I'm gonna go as an NASM Master Trainer, so I hope to cover at least them and hopefully get some interviews with some of the legends that we have working there, the instructors and all that good stuff. Ken, Wendy, hopefully I could talk to them and hopefully they could be on camera and give us some good info and kind of tell us about what they're doing at the expo. Of course, I want to cover other events at the expo and maybe do a pull-up competition if it's available, and just kind of see what's going on, see the supplement companies, see the new trends in the industry, and bring you guys some coverage, maybe some things that you're not really used to hearing from a fitness channel, and do like some expo coverage. So we're in Anaheim, California, right here at Disneyland at the convention center. and I just parked, got here really late, woke up a little later. I still got my workout in. I worked out arms today, and so we're gonna go check out this expo and hopefully get some good content. All right guys, we're here at the expo, Anaheim, California, basically Disneyland. So I just want to show you guys kind of the outside. It's really pretty here. So they have a lot of events here. I know they have like a big like cheer competition here. And so I just kind of want to show you the views here and what it looks like and the ambiance. It's beautiful out here, and a lot of people are enjoying their Disneyland day, but we're here to check out all the fitness professionals and the industry. So you can see, and I'll show you around this side. Cool stuff.
Different adversities in life, which everybody has a story. Everybody's going through some crazy stuff where if you were to, sit down and talk about it, you would have a novel. But it would be a novel of triumph. And I felt like that on that stage when they said, Phil, he is our newest Mr. Olympian champion. You're just like, every synapse was like from childhood to, like all these different whys in a row. All these decisions that were made got me here. But what got me here was that I had no fear. What got me here was that I was competitive. What got me here was that I gave myself permission to be successful. What got me here is that I believed in myself. What got me here was because I knew that my absolute best was always good enough. And that way, I can then help, like you said, to help other people. Go on in 1998, when my first Olympia, I didn't quit the police department. I continued to work. Go on in 1999, I win another one. I didn't quit. Still continued to work full time, day in and day out. On to the next year, 2000, I win the Olympia again, and I still stayed on at the police department. You get to 2001, and I figure, hey, this is meant to be. And I didn't work for the police department.
That happened to be the same year I retired. I just said,
after that, it's over. Bodybuilding took me away from the best job I ever had my whole entire life. I guess you could say the rest is history. Absolutely.
all right.
Okay guys, we're here at the Marine Corps booth with Gunnery Sergeant Nate on, and he's going to tell us a little bit about what they're doing here, the absolute torture they're putting the people here through, and showing them what it's like to train like a Marine. Is that right?
That's absolutely right. I mean, I'll be honest with you, like the Marine Corps doesn't need everybody, and that's kind of like our push.
Okay.
But we're going to push people to the absolute limit no matter what.
Okay.
And honestly, man, like, all we're trying to do is find the best. Like there's a lot of young Americans that, work out, they get big, but not too many Americans have the mental capacity to really push themselves past their comfort zone. So like that's what we're looking for, is really just kind of pushing people past their comfort zone into a zone they've never been in. And then, like, honestly, man, the only purpose of the Marine Corps is to fight and win wars. And I'm just looking for Americans that want to do that.
I love that. I want to do 50 pull-ups just hearing that right now. But seriously, on a serious note, I'm really glad to hear that the standard is set for our boys going over, our young men that are going over and doing the best work that most of us will never have the honor or privilege to serve as a service member in the United States military, United States Marines especially. These guys are very tough. My best friend is a major in the Marine Corps as well, and so I commend everything they do. And I'm so glad that they're here setting the standard for the recruits in this country. So thank you, Gunnery Sergeant, and I might let you put me through a pull-up regimen here. This guy's no joke though, let me tell you guys, like I have some video of him training a young lady here, and he put her through her paces, and he wants the maximum, that he wants more than what you think you have. So I saw how he works He said, I'm a master trainer. He's a master, although like I told him, he gets him ready for going through more severe conditions. So again, I just want to say thank you and commend you. And we'll see if Omar and you actually destroy it. Absolutely, thank you so much.
Almost like exercises that are helpful. And so this is what I see a lot. Now, if I'm doing this exercise side to side and I'm maintaining, just so you can see it over there, I'm maintaining a valgus position. I'm not hip abducting. I'm not driving out. So if I'm not doing that, then I'm not getting the work that I need to get in. All right, so make sure that we don't let people move like this. All right, so now
Okay, Alexis, what were you saying about getting more resistance for the band that we just used right now?
Absolutely. So if you want to put progressive overload with this band, the brace naked size is possible, so you can always add more. So for example, this would be 2 bands. And for me, personally, I've been training for quite some time now. I use these bands before.
Okay, use 3? Okay. And so everything you're doing here is at home. And what's the name of your company? It's called
Define home gym.
Define Home Gym. So you guys saw me squatting with the equipment. This is Alexis, her company. Maybe I'll do a review of my at-home equipment for you guys, and well, of her equipment rather, for at-home workouts, and we'll see what happens. Okay, Instagram and at the website. What's up, guys? It's Joey Senna here. So I'm here at the Anaheim Fit Expo today. A lot of people are here to meet Phil Heath. They're here to meet Ronnie Coleman. They're here to meet their fitness icons. I'm here to meet Wendy and Ken Miller, and these are my instructors in the Master Trainer NASM program. And guys, these to me are the true rock stars of what I do. I'm a personal trainer, and they are the best at training personal trainers. So I've given the intro to Wendy now. So Wendy, you tell me about a little bit about your background and what it is you do for NASM, like how you got there and what you do now.
Oh, well, okay, a little bit about my background. I started training and working, utilizing the NASM OPT model in 1999, so basically at birth, and then was a part of the changeover when we added that new curriculum into NASM. I then became a master instructor for NASM, where we went all around the country, and now we're international, and we go and teach personal trainers how to use the model, how to become really good trainers, how to build their business, and then at that point, we go through and put trainers that want to increase their education, grow their business. If they go through the Master Trainer program, we do a 2-day, very intense, mind you, program, and that's actually where I met Joey. Joey was one of our candidates, and he did very, very well. And as he can attest, it's not easy to become a master trainer, but it's definitely worth it in the end.
100%. So how was it working with us? Like, we did a virtual summit, because we have a Master Trainer Summit, it's 2 days. So how was that? How did that go for you? What was that experience like?
I think teaching virtually, it does take the personal out of it a little bit, because I'm a very hands-on person. I love to actually interact with people face to face. But when that wasn't an option, virtual was better than nothing. And so I think the content and the course itself is still the same, but it was missing that live component for sure.
So thank you so much, Wendy. So appreciate it.
Oh my gosh, thank you so
Great
much.
meeting you guys.
Best of luck to
Love
you.
it. All right.
Bye, guys.
Okay, so now we're with another legend here. We're with Ken Miller, And these two that I'm introducing you to, they know more about training. They've forgotten more than a lot of us will ever know about it, and I really mean that, okay? So they put me through my paces as a trainer, as an NASM as a trainer, and so I'm here to meet them. And so they're my instructors. So Ken, why don't you tell me your story about how you got to be where you're at? Just kind of briefly go over the beginnings of your career and how you got to be with NASM as a master instructor.
Well, thanks for that, and it's great seeing you. Thanks for making it out here to make the efforts to come and see us, because very rarely do we have an opportunity to see master trainers like yourself, because we've worked with so many all across the country. So thank you so much for being here at the LA Fit Expo. So my career has just gone through a few different roads. First started off as a personal trainer with the early beginnings of 24-hour fitness when I worked down in San Diego. After doing that for some years, I went on to work with Apex Fitness Group, where the National Academy of Sports Medicine was under that same company umbrella.
I remember that well.
Yeah. So between Apex Fitness and the National Academy of Sports Medicine, got involved with them in 1999. Believe it or not, so 24 years ago now. I left, did a couple other things. One was a strength conditioning coach at the University of California, so go Bears. And then worked in a physical therapy clinic for 2 to 3 years. So I had the opportunity to work with the OPT model that you were tested on in that environment as well. So now, today, I'm up in the San Francisco, Oakland Bay area, where I have my own training facility called Training Station, where I've been there for about 6 years now. So where I am today is I do that, as well as the honor and the pleasure of being a master instructor for the National Academy of Sports Medicine, and the ability to work with somebody like you who works towards improving your knowledge base and trying to grow your career through better education. So honored to be a part of that process for you.
Cool. So what was your experience like training me virtually and the class at that time? It was our first virtual summit right after COVID and everything. Yeah, how was that?
Working with somebody like you virtually has its challenges, right? But in light of restrictions and things like that, it's the next best thing. So trying to evaluate someone's ability to train on screen, it's no easy task, but when you have to talk about it, that's when you know whether you know or not the information. So if you can verbalize it and explain it, you have a good idea of what you're talking about, or you have to have a good idea of what you're talking about. Yeah, which you did great. I want to say that.
They put me through my paces. Yeah, I mean it was a challenge, but it really helped me evolve my game as a trainer. So thank you, Ken. Thank you, Wendy. Thank you guys.
Thanks for being here.
Great to meet you. Okay, guys, we're back from the expo, and obviously I'm filming this the same day as I did the intro. But so, did you guys see a few of my highlights from the expo? Were obviously meeting my mentors, Ken and Wendy, and then also really cool guy, Rick Ritchie. He's the guy that was doing the glute class and kind of teaching the bands and saying, to work it like Rihanna. He's hilarious, like super charismatic guy. He has his own YouTube. Well, he does YouTube for NASM, and he's very charismatic. And these people break these things down so well on video. They're so educational and so helpful. So maybe I'll link his channel in here in the description, some of these people, and where you can kind of get some of their greatness and add it to your life. So that was one of my highlights, is meeting my team, and then also meeting, I didn't meet, but I saw Phil Heath and Ronnie Coleman, and if you don't know them, they're like multiple Mr. Olympias, and I'm really not into I haven't been into the whole bodybuilding scene for quite a while, just because, you can see what kind of athlete I am. I stay pretty lean as far as, I'm not trying to pack on that much muscle and that kind of weight, if that makes sense. So, but that doesn't mean you can't learn something from people and be inspired by them. And I got to tell you, Phil Heath, that guy knows how to public speak. I know he's a paid public speaker and all that stuff, but I'm pretty sure at this event, he didn't have to go on like he did. And he really inspired me, and I'm sure a bunch of other people. So I actually ended up recording his entire speech to the crowd, because I thought I get to see that he cared and he was really trying to motivate. And a lot of us, it kind of reignites that passion. And that's why it's important to show up to these events live in person and get that person-to-person connection. I know we're all about the internet these days. We're all about digital, instant gratification. We're all about just, see people just mindlessly swiping on their phone. Just get off your phone and get into an expo or get into a live event. Get with a live trainer, get into a live gym, whatever it is, and just enjoy this journey, guys. Like, that's what turns me on. And that's what really, when I went to this expo, I was just so turned on by the live excitement of that event. And so I really just can't emphasize that enough. So I just kind of want to make that point. Other highlights, I mean, I got to test some home workout equipment with Redefined Fitness, and you'll see them in the video. And hopefully that audio is not too bad, but hopefully we'll have an at-home workout review. It's mostly based for women at home, and the woman, Alexis, who owns the company, she was 10 months after having a child, and she was just looking really fit and showing how she got in better shape with the equipment. So that's another highlight. And then also, of course, I saw Jay Cutler, you know, the man, and he was staying like to the very end, signing autographs, it looks like, after the expo was closed, right? And you can see some other events going on there, like there's the muscle contest, which is a physique competition, there's a kickboxing, and there's a few different things going on. I just kind of want to show you guys an idea of what's happening. We met a really cool gunnery sergeant in the Marine Corps, and this guy is just really intense, and I really dug what he had to say. So if you missed that part, I'm pretty sure you didn't. If you watched this far, you probably saw him torturing some of the expo goers, and he's just an amazing human being walking around on this world. So make sure to check that out. So those are some of the highlights, guys. You'll see kind of like everything that went on. If you guys have any questions or other things you want me to cover as far as expo goes, I've always wanted to do this. I've seen people do this in other genres of YouTube, other interests, and I just want to cover an expo, and I can be there, like not representing only myself and NASM, but just I want to cover everything, because sometimes we're all in our bubble, and we need to get out of it and experience what other people can teach us and educate us on and inspire us with, okay? And get out to a live event, all right? Get out to a live gym, work out with your friends. Like, this really just inspired me to of the real passion of fitness and what it brings to my life and everyone else that was there. And I know if you attend one of these events, you're gonna love it. And if you attend live events in general for fitness, you're gonna be a lot more engaged with your journey and have a lot more fun. All right, guys, Joey Senna here. So we're gonna bring more videos to you very shortly. Like the video, subscribe to the channel, leave a comment below, and we'll talk to you next time.